Hey guys, welcome back. So during the last video, we talked about the alternative hypothesis called H1. And so in our example, we said that the alternative hypothesis is that our coin is a trick coin, which is the hypothesis that our question was asking us to test. And so a mathematical statement that represents the fact that the coin is a trick coin is that the probability of the coin getting a tail is greater than the value 0.5. Now, the fact that the coin is a trick coin could also represent the mathematical statement of the probability of our coin being less than 0.5 or P being not equal to 0.5. Okay, but just to simplify this explanation, we're going to consider just one case where P is greater than 0.5, which represents the fact that our coin is a trick coin. Okay, so let's continue on with the third step. The third step of our of the hypothesis testing. All right, so firstly, we need to choose a test statistics, or in other words, we need to choose a variable, and we also need to choose a distribution. Okay, assuming that H0, our null hypothesis, is true for this experiment. Okay, so let's go on with choosing a test statistics for our experiment. Okay, for our example. All right, so remember, our variable was that our aim was to look at the number of tails. So we're gonna let x be the number of tails. Okay. So remember, our observed result here was that we had 15 tails. Okay, so we're gonna let x be the number of tails. All right. So the second step, we need to choose the distribution. All right, assuming that h0 is true. So the distribution is the fact that x, right, is that x belongs to a binomial distribution, since we are tossing a coin several times. Okay, with a certain probability. Okay, of the coin getting a tail. All right, so this here. Right, so it belongs to a binomial distribution where we have n times of trials, or 20 times of trials, since we're tossing the coin 20 times, okay? And P is 0.5. So the reason why this is 0.5 is because we want to choose a distribution assuming that H0 is true. So remember, the H0 from our first step was that it is a fair coin, and that we assume that our coin is a fair coin and that P is equal to 0.5, okay? So this is the distribution here, the binomial distribution, assuming H0 is true, where P is equal to 0.5. Okay? Okay, so this is the distribution that we have. Okay, the binomial distribution that we have for assuming H0 is true. Okay, so this is what we have set up here. A test statistic of X, where it denotes the number of tails, and a binomial distribution of 20 trials, okay, and 0.5 being the probability of the coin getting a tail, okay, or in other words, a fair coin that we've assumed here, okay? Okay guys, I'm continuing on with the fourth step of hypothesis testing.